You want to start YouTubing?
Yeah.
Well, you're in the right place, my friend. Here I'll go through how I started, how it's going, and how you can as well. But first, why listen to someone like me instead of Mr. Beast? Well, the thing is, Mr. Beast is probably at a different level than you. If you're already at that level, then you shouldn't listen here. This is how to start. But if you're learning from Mr. Beast, a lot of the things that he will teach will not really work for you. You should instead think about who is on the same level. So for example, I'm looking at YouTubers that are like between 100 and 1,000 subscribers, maybe 3,000 subscribers. And this is where you should focus your energy. So let's get to it. How do you succeed on YouTube? Well, you just start and you don't overlearn or overthink this. Like a lot of people will spend a lot of time learning and not actually doing the stuff because it's a form of procrastination. So instead, just focus on doing stuff and learning and failing. You will fail, you will find a way that's for you. It doesn't matter about the advice that you find from other YouTubers, etc. Because that's what worked for them. This is what worked for me. You need to experiment. And so most tutorials will be like, oh, this is how I do it. But it should really be just you experimenting and finding your way on YouTube. Are you not growing on YouTube or other social media? Well, you probably just need to continue. Let me show you something here quick. I'm a very small YouTuber, but I had my account for 1 year and 1 month. The first year I got around 80 subscribers, and probably 40 of them are my friends and family that I begged to subscribe to me. And they were really nice to subscribe for me. But the last 28 days, I got 100 subscribers. That means I more than doubled the subscribers. You know, this is not like anything big, but it just shows you like when you hit something, it just works. So just keep going, but also remember, you need to keep experimenting. Because if you do the same thing all over again, that's not gonna work. So keep experimenting and yeah, let's see what else we can do. When you're starting out, you won't get any views or any subscribers. And so it's very important with initial boost. And how you can get this initial boost is by just sending it to your friends. So having like around 7 friends gave me around 40 views per video, 20 to 40 views per video. And that's not enough to make bad content go viral, but it's good enough to make sure that you can see when you hit something that it really resonates. Because when you have 7 friends and it gets pummeled out to 20 people, then you have 13 people that you can experiment with, basically. And these people will show you what content resonates with them. And so some of my videos got 200 views. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm doing something right here. And I was like trying to figure out this here. So ask your friends for initial boost. Another way you can also get initial boost is by making a main video and then having shorts of this. So almost all my videos, each section is basically made as a short. And I just have like a thing I can put in the back and I can get people to get to the main video. And that will also drive a lot of traffic as well. YouTube content that do not work for new accounts. Vlogs and FAQs do not work for new accounts. The reason is very simple. You don't have enough subscribers to click on your content. So because people don't want to hear some random person's FAQ or vlog or what did I do this week, then almost nobody's gonna click on it. So basically the main people that are gonna come to your content is the people you send it to. So it's very limited and it's not possible to actually get some traffic with that. So you shouldn't really do vlogs or FAQs or what did I do this week, etc. It doesn't work for new accounts. It will work for big accounts, yes, but small accounts like you or me doesn't work. You want to make content that actually gets views? Well, what worked for me, but you have to really experiment. But what worked for me is what you're a specialist in and what is a bit controversial. So for example, I have a video called SQLite is enough and it got like 3,700 views approximately at this point, probably more when you're viewing this. But the point with this is that it is about something that I know and I have an opinion that's contrary to the traditional way of thinking out there. And because of this, and it's like a new upcoming, so it's like a little bit also virality. A lot of people are starting to talk about SQLite. So this made it give a lot of views comparably to how big my account is. Of course, 3,700 is not that much if you're a big account, but for me, with 150, 70 subscribers, it's a lot. So You're making videos, but how do you actually record them? Well, here I'll go through a few things that are just the most important things to get set up. But I think the most important thing, again, is just to start. So if you have a webcam, just start. If you have nothing, just start. You can start from nothing. Like, you can see some of the big YouTubers even have like still no good equipment and their sound is terrible. So don't worry too much about it. But a way you can, like a poor man's way to get started, is to simply just use your phone, because usually phones nowadays have a really good camera, especially the Xiaomi phones. They are very cheap and they have really good cameras. And then you find a cheap microphone, just set that up. But the most important thing, which is really weird, but it's like this circle light. So you can't see it, but there's like a circle of light here above me. And that really just gives you like a lot more, like making sure that the camera is really able to capture all of the things. So that is like a $20 thing that will give you more than a $200 camera will give you. It's crazy. So buy one of those, just set it up. Remember, don't spend too much time thinking or worrying about this in the start. Just get something out there, learn as you go on. Your YouTube content should be edited and you should have memes in it. And the reason why is people's attention is like goldfish nowadays. And with that, people want to be entertained. So you need to make informative videos, but at the same time you also want to make really nice memes and just setting things up so that it's straight to the point and there's not so much bullshit. This is the way that worked for me. Of course, like, you have people that don't do anything informative and it works for them, or you have people that are like completely no memes or anything and it works. But it will make it a lot easier for you if you put a few memes in, you do some basic editing. And basic editing is not that hard. You can just start and you can just play around and see, and you will learn as it comes. If you have money, then it might make sense to hire an editor instead of doing it yourself. You can find someone on Fiverr, or if you like these edits, maybe you can contact me, because my editor Costa will be ready to edit your videos as well. So, but yeah, basic editing, not that hard. Just try to do it, just play around with it, and you will take it from there. That's it for now. See you next time. The coffee is kicking in.